Usually we think of law enforcement responding to crime scenes to investigate what happened and find the people responsible. Well, that's what we saw this past weekend with several shootings in Sacramento. But what about the families of all those victims?
Yeah, KCRA 3's Orko Manna spoke to a community organization based in Sacramento County that helps provide support for those who need it in those kinds of moments. He joins us live to explain exactly what they do, Orko.
Yeah, well, today I spoke with the Mutual Assistance Network. They work with victims and their families at crime scenes, such as the shooting that happened here at J and 24th over the weekend. That in turn helps law enforcement do their job. They also put on youth programs for kids and teens to help keep them on the right track. Their key mission is to avoid preventable deaths.
We'll show up, we'll assess the situation, almost like a triage.
James Willock often sees people on their worst days. He's a crisis responder and community intervention worker with the Mutual Assistance Network, an organization that supports victims of violence and their families across Sacramento County.
They're showing up, they're in hysterics, there's a lot of trauma going on. And so what we do in those type of situations is we try to be the buffer between the families and law enforcement.
Willock says they offer families help with grief counseling, funeral home arrangements, and even the most simple things.
If they need blankets, whatever, we get them blankets. If they need water, we get them water. If they get coffee, that's what we do right then at that scene.
Really, virtually any violent crime scene we go to, we call them.
Amar Gandhi with the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says the Mutual Assistance Network has a deep understanding of the work detectives have to do and plays a key role in explaining that process to grieving families.
Sometimes there are things that, we're doing in law enforcement where we're conducting an investigation and there might be an adverse perception from community members, family members, because they don't know exactly why we're doing what we're doing.
The Mutual Assistance Network also does a lot of work in the community before the violence erupts. Their main goal is to stop preventable deaths.
We have a lot of different youth programs that we do. So we go into the communities, we find these youth that are at risk, we try to talk to them, we try to engage them.
Kings and Queens Rise is a co-ed youth sports and mentoring league that seeks to prevent violence, and Passport to Adulthood is a 12-week course for teens to teach them about emotional intelligence, peer pressure, and financial literacy. Willock says their work is crucial.
We want to keep it community focused, community based, but we have to have funding for this stuff to be sustainable.
And the Mutual Assistance Network is part of the Black Child Legacy Campaign, which focuses on reducing deaths among Black children in Sacramento County. But I am told that the organization works with kids of all racial and ethnic backgrounds. Reporting live in Sacramento tonight, Orko Manna, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, it's good to hear that everyone can be helped by this. And what other services does the Black Child Legacy Campaign focus on?
Well, Gulston, despite the name, they also work with adults. They do a lot of different programs when it comes to job and employment training, parenting education, and also family wraparound services. And I'm told that there are 7 neighborhood hubs across the city that help with those services.
Okay, so again, reaching out to a wider group of the community. Orko, thanks.